Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. David speaking from home, and this is going to be our first webinar since now we started this new uh, teaching approach. And let's get right into it. Our topic of today's webinar is about city. So, buildings that we have in our cities, that we visit frequently in our cities, and today we're going to learn about them. There are several buildings across the city, and it's really important to know which ones do what. And that's what we are going to do today. So, your tasks for today are to download the PDF in our website if you don't have it already, to write the new words and sentences that you see in the video. So write everything down, and you can and should pause the video so that you have time to write everything down. When you finish, you should upload those tasks to Dnevnik. Or you can also take a picture and send it to us in Class Dojo. And good luck, and let's start the learning. So our first building is the cinema. And the cinema is a place where people go to watch movies. So if there are any animation movies that you like Frozen, like The Lion King, like Toy Story, you would normally go to the cinema to watch those. The next building we have is school. And a school is a place where people go to learn. So they go to learn English, they go to learn math, they go to learn science, and it's a very good place to be. The next building we have is a library. And the library is a place where people go to read books. Don't forget to write it down, everything. The next building we have is the theater. Now pay attention to the beginning of the word because it has a TH, like what we've learned in the lessons. TH makes the sound th. So remember the tongue, not the tongue, the tongue between your teeth. So theater. And the theater is a place where people go to watch a performance, like Romeo and Juliet, for example, a very, very famous performance. The next building we have is the bank. And the bank is the place where people can save money. Not only save money, but also they can get money from the bank. Well, if they have money there, obviously. But a bank is the place where people normally go to leave the money there and to save it. The next building is stadium. And a stadium is a place where people go to watch sports. And also, it might be a place where people go to watch a live performance. For example, a band that plays music, normally they would do it in a big stadium because it can have a lot of people. This building is my favorite. This is an airport. And an airport is a place where people can travel by plane to other places. I wrote to other countries, but in fact we can travel in Russia because it's such a big country. We can travel in Russia by plane, and it's not necessarily another country. The next building we have is hospital. And a hospital is a place where you can see the doctor. So, if you have a problem, if you feel unwell, if you have a fever, you would normally go to the hospital to talk to a doctor and to try to find out what the problem is. The next building is museum. And a museum is a place where people can see exhibitions. So if something is being presented to the public, normally it would be done in a museum. And normally people pay at the entrance, they pay for a ticket, and then they go inside and they see an exhibition. The next building is a supermarket. And a supermarket is a place where people go to shop and to buy for products. So in a supermarket, what can we buy? We can buy food, we can buy clothes, we can buy products that we need for the house. There are a lot of things that we can buy in a supermarket. Now, Grinch wants to play a game with you. Can you remember all the places? Let's go one by one. I'll give you a few seconds to say the words to tell me the building. Let's start. Let's go with the first one. What is this building? You're right, it is a museum. Let's go to the next one. A supermarket. An airport. A hospital. A library. A school. A cinema. A stadium. A bank. A theater. So these are all the buildings that we learned today. So remember, write the names of the buildings in your PDF, in your worksheet, and then write the sentence in front of it. And when you finish, send it back to us in Class Dojo and Dnevnik. It's very, very important that you send it back in Dnevnik so that we can see it and then we can grade it for you. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much. If you have any questions, send them back to us, write it down, and we will answer them as quickly as possible. See you on the next webinar.